So now we're recording. This is episode 2 of the Whiskey and Root Beer podcast, and we're debating on what fucking ASMR is.
I'm not debating on what ASMR
no,
is.
hey, hold on. I didn't get to finish. So we're not debating on what exactly it is. We're debating on what, like, who it's meant for and who actually likes it.
That's true. I really didn't know what ASMR was, to be honest. I didn't know what it was. We actually just discussed it. That's crazy. We just talked about how. What did we talk about?
Look, on my opinion, I'm not saying what ASMR is. I'm just saying what ASMR is to me. This is like a noise of satisfying sound. It's not. Yes, I honestly, it's weird as hell to me when people. Like,
all right, so hold on. So describe to me what it is so I can understand it.
No, I'm not saying what it is. I'm saying, on my opinion, what I like of ASMR is like the satisfying sounds, like when you hear food crunching or like stuff scraping against something.
Oh.
Me personally, I don't like it whenever like people like they whisper into the microphone. I hate that shit.
ASMR.
That's what most of the ASMR is. People whispering in the microphones and eating chips and shit.
I
Like,
guess
chewing on silicone ears.
I think I watched like
the baby
I
shit.
watched like the food
I still like
cooking
eating baby, I'm
ASMR
sorry.
stuff really mainly. Like I don't really watch that,
No,
but
I'm
like
just
when it comes to cooking and food, I always watch that type of stuff when it comes to ASMR because it's really satisfying.
But the thing is, ASMR, the best ASMR, now that y'all explain it to me now again, is Lil Wayne. You know, I gotta go with Lil Wayne and that motherfucking.
Hold on.
Oh,
Lil Wayne ASMR.
That explain his point.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta give me the explaining, man. Now, hold on. Now that
he does that for like 1 second.
And everybody knows Wayne coming with that hard flow.
No, where he does the ladder, he goes.
Yeah, he'll start making the smoking noises.
Yes, and that's the thing. It's like, ooh, wee. You know, there's about to be some heat. The heat already just got released because he already.
Yes, bro, literally.
He blowing it out. He's blowing all that heat out.
Dwayne Carter is the best.
Yes, shout out to Carter. You know they're coming out with that Rush Hour 4.
You made it sound like that was Lil Wayne in that?
Well, he might be in.
It's possible.
There's a Rush Hour 3, and you said there's a 4?
Yeah, you didn't know there was a...
You didn't know there was a 3?
Bro.
Oh,
what?
shit.
I've only seen 1 and 2.
Nah, there's a 3.
No!
Is 3 even popular? Because, bro,
yes.
Bro, I've seen all the Friday movies.
3 is one of the most popular ones. He's like, you and me, him, I.
Oh, then I have seen that.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, a lot of people know 3 because 3 has.
I was way too young to understand then because I totally remember that. He's like, no, you am I. No, I am you. Yeah, dude, I remember that.
Yeah, that was Rush Hour 3.
That was 3.
Yes. Wow.
And then in the beginning, he was singing Michael Jackson. He was dancing.
Get closer.
Yeah, and then he started singing. He spin around, and then they fucking crashed.
He said, "What are you doing?"
He said, "God damn it!"
All right, so Shaq, I gotta ask you something real quick.
What's up?
Damn, you brought it down.
God damn it! And it came to me. Why did it come to me?
Right at
Here we go, man.
It was like a red shell from Mario Kart. This motherfucker came right towards me. Pow! Shout out to the Super Mario Bros. Movie. That shit was 10 out of 10, nigga. 10 out of 10.
That's exactly what I was actually about to ask.
Yeah,
I was like, what did you think of that
crazy.
movie? You read my fucking mind.
I read his mind because I just read it like the damn site. Bro, that movie was really good. I don't know what y'all feel, but that movie was good. I went to go say, I'm going to say Jack Black did good. Guardians of the Galaxy did good.
You get Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt, that's his name. God damn it.
Guardian of the Galaxies, that's his name now.
Yeah.
Chris Guardian of the
Okay,
Galaxy.
let me ask you this: did you peep the original Mario in the movie?
Yes.
When
it was certain parts, but fuck, I don't remember.
Nah,
I
bro,
heard him. The thing is, I heard him, and I was like, damn, this is what Isaiah was talking about.
Bro, if you didn't peep it when the main part was, and you didn't really watch it, bro.
I did, man. The thing is, what part did you see, man? Because I'm trying to figure out.
I don't want to spoil it for people. That movie just came out. I'll tell you after the podcast.
I like that. We gotta stick with that then.
Bro, I'm a true person. I'm not gonna spoil shit for nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad, bro.
So if you
I can spoil
fucking with episode 2.
This was like forever ago though, because like when it came to Avengers Infinity War, that was years ago. So I can talk about this now. What ruined myself to say I'm never gonna spoil anything ever again was during Avengers Infinity War. I straight up told Christian, I was like, yo, Thanos killed Loki, and then like he hated me forever.
Bro, I like Loki, man. He was cool.
No,
He was a
dude.
cool dude.
Literally,
Hey, and he held it down for his brother, but fucking Thor is
check
stupid.
this out, bro.
Thor was a goddamn. He's like Goku. He has no sense.
I've had my brother as Loki since I was like 12, bro.
Damn, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Shit is amazing.
So then, yeah, that's your Loki. And that thing, the thing is, when Thanos was beating on Loki, you could kind of see that Thor was ready to just. That's why I like. That's why I like. It's like it's almost like anime. It's like, ooh, that moment was great. You wanted to see like what Thor was gonna do. That's kind of like what I want to see. But Thor is pissed. But I was so pissed when Loki died. It hurt me. Cause Loki's a bad guy, but you could see that he kind of cut for Thor still. Like even though he hated him, he was like, I'm not gonna like fuck up our heritage, almost type shit. Like
Well,
he just
they're not
kind of.
even blood brothers. On top of that, what's
They
crazy.
are blood brothers.
No, they're bro. What?
They're
See, I don't know shit about this, so I
Dude,
can't
you
even say
never
anything.
They're
watched the Thor series?
They're blood brothers.
No.
Are they blood brothers? They're not.
Dude, no. Loki was adopted from a whole nother species.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Like that's why Loki and Thor
Shit,
hated.
I don't know shit.
That's why
Me
Loki
neither.
and Thor hated each other so much. Well, Thor didn't hate Loki. Thor loved Loki.
Yeah,
Loki,
Thor didn't.
Yeah, Loki hated Thor because they were a completely different species. Loki came from a species called the Frost Giants, and they were blue and shit. And Thor's
blue and
dad,
shit.
Odin's son, went and adopted Loki when he was just an infant, like not even a year old, and he brought him into their kingdom and shit. And so he was basically an adopted son. So Loki was just always a mischief that was just.
So you lost your train of
He
thought or
said
what?
he hit it, guys.
You
He
were
hit.
I was listening and you were just like,
He
Loki
hit
was
an
always just a mischief
ASMR.
that felt like outcasted because he knew that Thor wasn't his real brother, and Thor he didn't really give a fuck if Loki was his real brother or not, and that's why they hate each other. Even though, like you said, they hate each other, Loki still held it down when Thanos killed him. He let that shit happen.
He
was about
didn't.
to
He didn't
stab
give him the
Thanos.
stone. He didn't give him the stone.
He didn't give him the stone. He was about to stab him to sacrifice to give that.
Dog,
literally.
he fucking killed him. He died. He died because he didn't give him the stone.
Jordan, I have
And-
a question for you now, sir.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
shit about Marvel.
Nothing Marvel
The
related.
podcast.
Alright, cool.
Beep, beep,
I was
beep,
like, I don't know shit about Marvel. I
beep.
couldn't tell
Have
you
you
anything.
tried
Beep, 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 beep,
various different
beep.
flavors of the Louisiana hot sauce?
I think I've done maybe like one other one. I couldn't say for sure.
One?
What?
Well, I don't really care for Louisiana hot sauce. There's plenty of other better hot sauces out there, but
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean-
bro, there's a flavor.
you know, like right here in front of me, I have this Bravado Spice Company Black Garlic Carolina. Yeah, take a look at that.
So this says right here, it's a Bravado Spice Carolina
Oh,
Black.
that shit
wow.
look like it's on Hot Ones.
That's good. Whenever we were playing beer
This
pong
has
earlier,
black
Chris put
garlic,
some of that. I
a
put some of it
carry-on, okay,
in the drinks. 'cause
and maple syrup. Anything?
Oh shit, that's what I seen.
it's good.
Okay, well, Jordan, I'll try this
God
on some chicken.
Damn.
It goes good on chicken, man. That's all you gotta do. Try it on some chicken. I'm telling you.
Holy shit, Jordan, that shit looks strong.
Yeah, I don't know shit about the Louisiana flavors. I've tried the Tabasco flavors, but
Tabasco is pretty good.
when it comes down to hot sauce, I usually go for like, some unknown shit that I haven't tried. So I'll go to the store and I'll buy some random ass hot sauce and get down on that. But there's a lot of different hot sauces out there. A lot of different
Rainbow bag.
peppers. Don't matter to me.
Yeah, rainbow bag that says Chewy's.
Oh, you want the high chews?
Yes, I
The
said
high
You said the
chews.
chewies. That boy wants the chewies. the
Yeah,
high
I was
chews.
like, hold on, which one is the chewy?
I was confused too. He's like, I want the bag that says the chewies.
The
And I say,
Chewies.
I ain't got no
High
bag
chews.
that says
I
Have
was
you
chewies.
ever had a
like-
high chew show?
I had them. We used to have them at work, and I said, "Ooh, those taste like Laffy Taffy Starburst."
I mean, yeah, I guess
Because
that
they're
makes
not as tough as Laffy Taffies, but they got that texture, but they're soft like
They're tougher
Starburst.
than Laffy Taffies, bro.
No, what?
Chase one right now.
sense. Yeah, they're tougher than
Yeah.
Laffy Taffies, I'd say. They're pretty.
These are like the beef jerky of
They're
like
pretty
sweet
tough.
candy.
You think so?
Oh,
I'd say,
God.
they're not like hard as hell, but they're tougher.
Yeah.
Than Laffy
Definitely
Taffies.
pretty fucking chewy.
Yeah, they're chewy. No, look at they're tough. Yeah. But y'all don't think Laffy Taffies are a little?
Laffy Taffy's very. Laffy Taffy's softer than this.
You think so?
Like I said, it's like chewing beef jerky, but for sweet candy.
Yeah, I just feel like Laffy Taffy. You're right.
No,
This-
Laffy Taffy. Look, taste it right now. Laffy Taffy's is definitely softer than the high chews.
For real? I tasted this before though.
No, try it.
He's
I
like,
want
no,
to-
go
you
ahead.
gotta
He's
try
like,
it.
do it right now.
Yeah,
Go
for it.
ahead right
Try it.
now.
It's good stuff.
I'm like, no, I've tried this before. This was good. I like the green apple and I like the strawberry.
Yeah,
George
those
Bush
are
did not
the
like
better
it.
ones, I'd say.
Yeah, the other, there's one that I was like, and I don't know what flavor that is, but I seen it before and I said, nah, I can't do it. I can't do
You
it.
should have done it, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I should have done it. I should have done it. I should have done it. But you know what?
You didn't do it.
I didn't do it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We're
Chuck,
getting in it. We're getting in it. What's
This is something I've been wanting to ask you for a while, and a friend of mine wanted me to ask you as well. He said, "Hey, next time you see Shaq, tell him that I wanted to ask him this."
What?
Damn, all right.
Damn, Jordan, in this podcast, you are getting everything.
So, I asked-
Apparently so. It's a lot of
There's
people
a
asking shit
there's
about
a
other
song
people.
that
on
Shaq put out called "All of Me," and I showed it to a friend of mine,
there. Oh yeah, Shaq, he made some music. I forgot about that.
and he fell
Not
in
in a
love
bad
with
way,
it.
but I remember. I
And
like one of your.
yeah.
couple
So
of
when
songs.
was the last time you put this out? I showed him. He's like, bro. He's like, it's 2023. Why isn't he putting anything out? And I said, bro, it's coming.
It's
so-
coming. Yeah, when? When?
You
alright?
tell me.
I don't know.
bro.
You're the one that
Shaq.
made the music.
That's
You
the
gotta
thing.
tell us
No,
when
no,
it's
no,
coming.
no, no. That's I know that's the question. That's the question is when. I know. When is man, you know what's crazy about music is that music is a lot of emotional everything is emotionally drawn out of you to put into this song. You know, you gotta make a beat, and when you make a beat, you're thinking, well, okay, I want to put something that makes me feel good. You're in that moment, you're thinking, okay, I might feel hurt right now, or I might feel like, you know, I'm happy, or I might be in this moment where I'm feeling depressed, or I might be sad, or I might be, you know, it might be just the best moment of my life, you know, this time of my life right now. That's where you can make music best because you're in that state of mind where you have like that type of emotion
Yeah,
where
man,
you
that
can.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter if it's good emotion or bad. You have that where you can. It's something that's gonna make you driven.
A lot of the
make-
best artists make
yeah,
music off their
when they
emotions.
go through the emotions.
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
So, and it's not just that. You need that. You need to be motivated because then you need to have that. You know. So, well, say you wanna. You can't just. You know, you could always say, okay, I'm gonna go make a beat, but you can make 1,000 beats, but are you gonna record on it? Are you gonna mix
you
and
never know
master?
if you
Are
feel
you
that
gonna
exact
release
beat,
it?
but
Yeah.
Whatever you're feeling, whatever you feel like spitting at that moment in time.
Yeah,
It's a lot of mix and matching.
Exactly.
And you can get lost in that mix and matching too, which is a lot of people don't really realize that you could have a lot of stuff to say, but you got so much shit that you might want to put down on or say on this different topic, and you can't really mix and match it the way you want to.
Because you want to
get
make
lost
sure
in
it's
that, too.
yeah. So and I'm a perfectionist, so I like to make sure everything is perfect. So with me, that's why I feel like I'm taking long with music because I'm going through a lot of stuff, which everybody does. So then after that, you do that, and then you have, you know, that part of you that's like, you know what? You're kind of enjoying the moment. You're in the moment. You're just living life, this and that. And you're kind of, you know, because there's times where I'm always working. Yeah. I'm always telling Isaiah, we talked about making, you know, making this, what is it, podcast. We talked about doing different things like episodes of different stuff. We talked about doing like documentaries, vlogs, stuff like that. Because we wanted to show people like how we live life every day and stuff, and it was just like so they can see, because they'll be like, "Damn, okay, these guys are cool."
Pretty interesting. You gotta do some stuff, you know.
So show people that we're doing something, it will be nice because they'll be like, "Okay, these guys, man, I want them to think like, damn, I want to be like this guy." You know, like I want them to think like, not like I'm the main character, but like I want them to be like, "Oh man, like." In a video game, you know how somebody's like, "Oh man, I'm gonna choose Shaq." You know, like that would be cool to say somebody gonna choose me.
Bro, believe it or not, man, like, I promise you, Shaq, like, I swear, I'm literally always telling people about your music and showing them to all the fucking time.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
he picked Shaq in like NBA Jam, and he's like, I always think it's you. That's why I thought.
Yeah.
That was
Like,
but that was even better.
that was
nicer. That was heartfelt.
Michelle will
Yeah.
tell you, like, I'm always literally show is like a witness. Like she'll be like, yeah, he's always literally showing people your music all the time and shit. Like I swear. She's like, I'm always
Damn,
putting it
that's
out there.
crazy. Cause man, so that's the thing. That's why I'm like, cause you're not the only person that said that. I love that people are saying like, because it makes you feel really good to know that people know that you're making music.
Good.
Yes, sir.
I got a cigar over there.
Oh yeah, where is it at?
That case right there. Hand me something out that case.
I got you.
Right there in front of you.
This
Yeah,
one.
got it.
Oh,
Isaiah's got it.
so
It should
basically,
one of
I
them
knew
aluminum
the-
wrap
I knew
ones.
the
oh,
holy
get them
case.
the
The holy
aluminum.
case, yeah. I need to buy
Alright,
some
sir.
more.
Would you like the
Just
SYN or would you like the original Corona one?
the Corona ones.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
The Corona
thank you.
one.
appreciate it. Yeah, no, the other one's an expensive
What
one.
is this?
Oh, that's to keep
That's
the,
called
the
that
humidity
crystal
down.
glass.
Yeah, that stays in the humidor and it keeps the
Can I ask you
humidity and
something, Jordan?
what's that?
What's the difference between these?
So one's an aluminum wrapped Corona, and the other one is that one. That's aluminum wrapped Corona. That one's got light. It's like a light medium bodied one. The other one is an Opus, which that's a torpedo Opus. Which
Do you feel a certain way when you? puff
well,
on
the
this?
Opus is obviously bigger, and you can smoke that one for a bit longer than
Yeah.
this aluminum wrapped Corona. Was it Principus? Principus, Aurora Principus, and these are good,
Sounds
cheap ones you can buy.
euphoric,
Like if you just want
Jordan.
to have a smoke every now and then. The Opus one is a lot more expensive.
I don't smoke cigars, but these do look pretty good. I really wish I could puff on one of these. I'm not gonna
Bro, just puff on it. The thing is, you can't like inhale it like weed.
lie. These are Jordan cigars.
I mean, if you want to have one of the aluminum ones, yeah, you can go ahead and pop one of them open and smoke it. I don't care.
You sure?
Yeah, because I'm just gonna have to buy. I'll buy more. I'll buy them by the box. I don't buy them
Okay.
by single cigar. So yeah, if you want to have one of them aluminum ones, go ahead.
Let me try this.
Yeah, you just puff.
Because I just give them away sometimes too. Like I'll be out in places and somebody's like, "Oh man, that cigar smells nice." Blah blah blah. They want to know all about it, and I just give them one. I just give them a cigar, and sometimes people are like,
"Good."
"Yeah, it smells." Yeah, I tell you. And so sometimes, a lot of times, people when I give them a cigar, they're like, "Oh my god, are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah." But just go ahead and take it, man. Just enjoy it. That's all I ask. I tell them to enjoy it, and they're like, "Dude,
yeah, 'cause you
I
just
really
got-
appreciate that. Like if I
you
see
could taste
you
it
again,
like this.
you
That's
know."
why I like to.
This slider doesn't work.
What slider is it?
The grenade.
Oh yeah, that's old as fuck. That one.
Well, I said, dude, I remember you having this back like forever ago when I first met you.
Yeah, my friend Devin actually gave me that, but
I love
it doesn't work. So not anymore. Yeah. So let's see. I had another lighter over here, but your damn brother probably left it over there by all the grilling.
He probably did.
Nobody else got. Oh, Shaq, you just lit something up.
Oh yeah, I do. I have it right
you
here.
got a lighter, yeah. Share it with us.
Oh no.
Can you share it with the class?
Oh,
sir?
I can share it.
Did
I
you
can
bring
share-
enough butane to share with the class?
It should have enough butane for this motherfucker right now.
Sell
Damn, you just
propane
turned-
and propane
That's
accessories.
South Texas. I should
That's
have
South
enough
Texas.
butane to share with the class. I might light some shit on fire, but you know it's all right. We'll just put it out.
We'll just put it out.
Yeah, hopefully.
It might be out. It might.
It's a lot of things catch on fire that don't get put out, and that's unfortunate. But you know, as long
That
as
is
they're not
true.
around me, I'm all right.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes you just gotta know how to put out the fire.
When you get done with that lighter, swing that thing over here.
Yeah, Jordan
Which
gotta
way?
get that.
Okay, thank you.
But the music, guys, is coming. It's coming. I
That's good
promise.
to hear, man. 'Cause I got a couple of your songs on my
Yeah.
other computer.
And I have some songs that I just want to shout out because they're so perfect and mean a lot to me.
You got them on YouTube or what?
No, I actually got them on my phone. Let me play it. Oh, god
You're on
damn it.
Apple Music, no?
Yes, I'm on
What's
all
the song?
streaming
Just go ahead and
platforms.
shout out your Apple Music and then like put them on YouTube and Spotify.
Yes.
And the next time you
It's
come
on
around-
Spotify. It's on
I got you,
everything.
I got you.
Oh,
What
it is on Spotify.
Yeah, it's on all
Which one's on?
streaming. So Nicole is one special one. Get Started is nice. Those are the two main songs that I would say y'all should do. These guys.
Shit, you ain't got to play it over the damn microphone. You know?
I was making sure that was the right one.
Oh, okay. I was like, you
He
know how
found
that
it
go- you know
though,
how that goes
guys. That's the
sometimes.
one. That's the one. And so y'all listen to that, and y'all gonna feel, that feeling. That it's a different type of feeling. The music is there. It's a different vibe. It's a different type of feeling. It's words. It's lyrics. It's a story. You know, I'm
I
not.
remember one of your songs got shared with me some years ago. This is probably about 2016, 17.
Ooh,
And it was called
nice.
I Am Invisible.
You are why I am
Yeah, yeah, I have
invisible.
that song. I have that song on my
No,
other computer. Yeah, nah.
that is crazy.
I listened to that one. I forget what the other one was. I had two of them downloaded, but I remember "You Are Why I'm Invisible," and I was like, "Oh, that's
That
dope as fuck." Like,
is crazy.
and like I said, that was
That was like,
2017
yeah,
when
that was,
you record that.
yeah. So that was back
Not
in the
even, bro. That
day.
was like 2015.
Was
Yeah,
it?
and
Oh,
I
shit.
really, yeah, and I
I didn't
really,
even know that.
yeah.
I got
That's
hold
a
of it.
fun fact because see, he
Yeah.
knows because I tell them, you know, everything. You know, all obviously they know because I'm around them. So like they know that like okay, I already wrote the song, I already have everything done, but I released it later. The song was it was released later and it was funny. It was crazy because like I you know I just wanted it to sound perfect. So I don't know. I'm a perfectionist. So I didn't release it yet until later. So it came out a few years later, and then after it came out, it was nice, man. It was just one of those vibes. It's one of those like I don't know. I try to give that like it's not a boom bap, you know, like but it is like a Houston with I feel like a Houston with infused with boom bap, but it has that old school vibe, but it's like it's Shaq, you know. I want to make sure everybody knows.
Exactly about
Yeah, I
want
would because I want to.
to.
Yeah, because I want to make sure, like you know, a lot of people are like, you know, damn, they used to say, man, he sounds like Drake, he sounds like this, he sounds like that.
Nah,
Well, now I got tired of that. I was like, you know what, I like
nah,
that's
bro.
cool and all, but I want to sound like me. Like I
I
want to sound
always knew that you had a signature Shaq sound. I even told Christian
Yeah.
that all the time. I was like, yo, he has a signature Shaq sound, and I know it, bro.
and that's what a lot of people are starting to hear now, and that's what I want to like. Me not making music is gonna like disappear that sound. Yeah.
So you gotta make it sound like he got a signature.
I have to.
Sound.
Well,
You
I have
can't-
to. I
you
have to.
can't
I
say
have to
Shaq,
keep going.
Because you got to, Shaquille O'Neal rap.
Yeah.
So he's got Shaquille O'Neal has a signature Shaq sound. He's got the signature Shakeem sound. That's what he's got going on right there.
I like
What
that.
what was your stage name? I don't.
Shaq. That's crazy.
Is it Shaq?
It's crazy.
With the K? Or
This
the,
is
the Q?
crazy. So this is a little inside podcast 2 special, you know, because this is my second one, so this is gonna be a lot of details here. The very first name that we had, because I was in this group, it's called Tragic. Right now, I'm just doing me. I'm just focused on myself. That's why it's called MTMC. It's my team, my city. It's just me. It's just everything is all me. So my team, my city is everything. You know, it's like I got my team with me. I got my city. That's all I need. You know, I don't need nothing else. So that's all I've been rocking with since. You know, I've been working with them since. You know, Isaiah's here. I've been working with everyone here. So it's crazy. We're all going up. Oh, so that is like we all came up with a name. It's music. You know, it's classic. It was everything. It was a lot of stuff. You know, it was cool. Magic, man, all brothers. And I had Panic. That was my original name because I couldn't think of a name. I was like, man, everybody got cool names. They have classic.
Why was it Panic?
They have this, that. Because I was like, you know what? Panic. Why? What name can I get that would actually give people the like that will stand out just like the rest of the team, but like that would like make me seem like different though at the same time because everybody else had a name, but I felt like they had a reason why they chose that name. I had to have mine, so I said Panic. Well, I write a lot of like lyrical stuff like that's just like if I take the time to write, it gets dangerous. Like in my head, a lot of people say your mind is a real like strong place to be in. Like they say terrible, but it's your mind could do a lot of things. So with me being the
It's
type
the
of
most powerful
person,
weapon in the world.
yes, exactly.
Weapons that come out of the mind. I mean,
and
look at
that's
what the
I was
world's
waiting
become.
for it. I was waiting. It's like I couldn't get it out, but you just got it out for me. That's literally what it is.
The most powerful weapon in the world
Is
will
your
be a
mind.
person's mind.
Yes.
But they have to know how to use it.
And look at Professor X. He the fucking one that ran fucking the whole fucking. Ain't that blowing your mind? He ran the fucking X-Men. Everybody was scared. He was the man. Even Magneto, he knew it. He couldn't stop him.
Like, really
That he had to be
liking-
best friends when they play chess together. So the mind is something that really takes a lot of the control in someone's body. You know, like because that's what a lot of people are like. Man, I gotta listen to my heart. But before you listen to your heart, you know, your mind kind of distracts you a little bit because you're like, fuck, all right, well, my mind's telling me no, head ass, head ass,
But my body, telling me yeah.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So your mind could take you a lot of places, man. But that's why I was like, you know what? Nah. So I had to keep that focus. I was like, you know what? Yeah, like the music, yeah, it has to come back. That's why I was like, you know what? This guy said it took 3 years for me to release. I know this year, like, because I use my mind a lot and what I write is deep. Yeah. It's lyrical. It's like it's a storytelling thing. So it's not just like talking about drugs or talking about this and that. Of course, I went through a lot of stuff, so you know it involved a lot of stuff that
You have an
shouldn't.
exact story to tell. And,
Yes,
like,
and that name came from that. Long story short, because panic came from like, okay, well, damn, what he's saying is like this shit making me like panic, you know, like of course it's corny, but yeah, it's like at the time I was in like middle school, so it's
really?
gonna be corny. Yeah, it's gonna
What
be
was
corny.
it, 2011?
This is like 2000, like
Oh, wait,
middle
wait.
school was like 2006.
God
For
damn.
you, 2006.
Yeah, Jordan, you remember we were young. We were like,
Yeah, dude.
Hey man, don't make me sound old.
He's
Shit.
a-
I totally forgot. When I was in middle school, it was like 2010 and 11, bro. Like,
bro,
That is
nah.
a big
us-
difference.
middle school, yeah.
That's big.
We're a big difference. So
That's,
middle school for us.
I mean, shit, I got out of middle school like 08.
Bro,
08 was my last year of
you
middle
know what,
school.
never
So.
mind.
Me too.
So yeah, he says like 10 and 11. It's not that big. It's
Yeah,
not that big of
true.
a difference. It just sounds worse when you say it like that. It's
Yeah, true. I hate saying it like
like,
that.
hey,
but-
we were in middle school back in those days.
Back in those days.
Now I smoked like fucking 20 packs of cigarettes. And it's like, god damn, dude.
Bro,
Life
so,
ain't that bad.
so that's why I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, I know, like that stuff was like it was hard. So that name felt cool, you know, because it was like, okay, like Panic is cool, you know.
Yeah.
So that's where that name came from. But then I said, you know what, Panic is not me, and I was only doing it because I was like, you know, with them, you know, I was around them, I was doing everything with them, this and that. I was learning from them. I was like kind of not really doing stuff for me. I was like really just depending on them. And it wasn't like just like, oh, like I didn't want to depend on them because I always wanted to. That was my goal. Like I wanted them to do everything for me, to be honest. Like that would have been cool. But like I was like, you know what? Like I started to see things. I started to feel things. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I just got to do it on my own because doing it on your own, you don't get judged. You don't get talked about. It's like you are in control of your own shit, basically. So you're not going to be told shit. You're not going to be talked shit to. Everything is on you because it falls on you. So I was like, you know what? And it looks good because now that I'm doing everything on my own, they're going to see, damn, he doing all this shit that we used to do for him on his own. And it sounds good. We like, sometimes it's like, I know they probably listen to my shit and it's like, damn.
Bro, think of it like this.
Like, you know, but not even just that. I know a lot of people listen to my shit that don't talk to me now or that just, you know, know me. They're listening and they're like, damn, he
you
came
didn't even
a
know I
long,
listened to your music.
yeah, and came a long way, right? You know, because I used to make some music that was actually not that great because I thought it was great, but it wasn't really just great because a lot of listeners were like, okay, we support
you
it.
know, you keep progressing.
Yes,
and, you
it's
look back
the
at some of your
progression.
older stuff, and I mean, that happens with every artist. That happens with any person in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Because they keep growing and they're going to look back at something they did, you know, a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 10. You know, and they're going to be like, you know what? I thought that was the best thing I could do at the time, but now I see that I can do a hell of a lot better with the knowledge they've acquired. So, I mean, it makes sense to why you could look back on something and say, that wasn't that good. I like how I did it for the time.
Yes.
But I can't say that that's how I would do it now, and I can make it way better now, especially with the technology and all the stuff that you have.
And all the stuff, yes, and the ideas, technology, everything that I had now had just evolved. It's like, okay, I've grown now. Like I already went through so much stuff. Like now it's time to like level up almost. Like I was ready to like top notch it right there. So at that point, I made the best mixtape of my life. Isaiah. That's why this last EP meant so much to me, and I play it every day almost.
Wait, when did you make the last EP? Because like I said, I didn't know.
So
you were
this
doing
last
music.
EP was called It's called Thank You the EP.
When did it come out?
It came out 2 years ago.
Okay, see,
So
I didn't know about that.
and it's about to be it's not gonna be 3 years, almost 3 years, but it came out 2 years. That's why a lot of people are like, you haven't made anything since then.
I didn't even know that.
So what? The most of the songs that came from there, I think I showed you, but you definitely know some. You have to at least heard one, and you're probably like, what the fuck, that was on there? But this one, I produced one song fully, one song with Donovan. Shout out to Donovan, man. That's my brother. Music, Donovan. Fuck. So that's yeah, man. So that was good. That song, I brought the sample to him, and I was like, you know what? Because we used to watch. Well, I used to love White Chicks, and there used to be that song before.
Yes. I was like, is he talking about the movie or just like?
And so I watched that. I used to know it by word by word.
Dude, that was exactly what I was about to say.
And
quote that shit back to back all the time.
And so whenever I used to remember that part in the fashion show, and they're like, Triple T K A.
Yes.
Time to totally kick ass. I said, damn, bro, that fucking song that go, everybody move your feet in. So that song, I just fell in love. I always thought that was cool. Like I used to just love those like white people songs that just make you want to dance and shake your ass. No, I'm just kidding. But but you know what I'm saying? Like yes, it's a vibe, bro.
Right now.
Exactly. Bro, that song, I sampled it, and I brought it to Donovan that day, and I said, bro, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. This song, I've always been hearing it, and I've been wanting to sample it. I know you can do this for me. Can you do it? He's like, bro, yeah, we going to do it. I was like, what? I haven't made a beat in a while. This is like when I was kind of coming back, and I wanted to make, this little EP because my grandma had passed away recently. So I was like, you know what?
My condolences on that one, man.
Man, thanks, man. And so, Isaiah had made that 7-Eleven thing. The tape was originally supposed to be called 7-Eleven, but I called it Thank You the EP because I had fell out with everyone at the time. I had lost my grandma. I had lost everyone. I had lost everybody here that's sitting right here. I wasn't really talking to nobody. I wasn't talking to nobody here. And everybody, I was like, it was either on bad terms or just I wasn't really talking to nobody. Sadly, it's crazy. And now it's great. But the thing was, at that time, everybody helped me learn everything I needed to make this tape, Isaiah taught me how to make album covers. I made that same album cover. Thank you, the EP. I made that one. So that was cool because I took the picture of my mom. I did everything. I made it. I made that whole album cover, everything. I made the track list cover. I made everything. After that, I made 2 of the beats, but Donovan helped on 1. That's what I was saying earlier. And he helped on Get Started, which was that. Plus, I had Mr. Shad Moss himself. I had Bow Wow, first.
Shad Moss.
I had Bow Wow on the intro, and I called it Bow, like bow down. I just made it sound cool. You know what I'm saying? Like just play it with that shit.
That's pretty dope.
It's the real Bow Wow.
It's a fucking Shad Moss, man.
So Bow Wow shot at me. He's on there, bro. I don't even gotta say much. He's on there, bro. So that's crazy. So I had Bow Wow on there. Then this tape was so underrated. That's what I'm saying. This is so crazy that I put so much in this tape and I gave it my all because I knew this one was gonna be it. I just felt it, but it wasn't it, and that's cool because like I knew in my head like this tape was my best work of art, and it only gets better because that's why I was like, you know what? I have this song that I've been holding out. It's called 7:30, and that one's gonna be crazy, and that's like a little snippet right here.
What's that about?
And this one is about just what I've been going through lately, just in general. So it's like the pastime, basically. So passing time. So everyone's
Okay.
wondering, well, like, why did it take you like 3 years to release? Well, let me tell you why. And 7:30 is one of those things where it's like, well, why did you pick a time? Well, I picked 7:30 because it's nighttime. 7:30 is usually around that evening, nightish time, and that's when I've been doing a lot of stuff. I'm never home. I'm always out. People are asking me what I'm doing. Why am I not home? Why am I not resting? I'm going back to work the next day, fucked up. It's just crazy. So like, it tells my story. Like, why are you late? Or why are you out late nights? Basically. Well, let me tell you what I'm doing. Basically. I like to answer questions in the music, so it's like I love it, bro. So that's where I'm at with it right now. It's like me answering back and actually coming back at the same time. So I'm answering but coming back.
I mean, that makes sense. I can see how that works for a person because I mean, you've taken so much time away from things you like to do or people you enjoy being around. So
Yes.
you have to play some catch up, especially when it comes to explaining yourself to other people, and then explaining things to yourself when it comes to music. So you have to catch up with yourself when it comes down to the music you want to make and the audience you want to try to capture.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand why that might. I mean, definitely take some time, especially after COVID. Because what you're saying is that that last album you made was pretty much before COVID, and then
Yes.
things went down. A lot of
That's
things went down for a lot of people all over the world. So
It was going
I mean,
down.
anybody who took a break during COVID, most people can understand that.
You're gonna
there
have
was
to go through that shit.
yeah, there was something going on with people. I've known a lot of people. I've known people who sadly passed away from COVID, and I've known
Sadly.
people who
Oh,
I'm like, they made it through COVID, and they're not even nearly as healthy as the people who passed away. So.
yes,
I
they're
think,
worse.
bro, I think
Yeah.
that's me, man. Like,
That's crazy.
It's crazy shit when COVID. I mean, especially when the vaccine, around the time the vaccine became available, I had my old auto tech teacher. May he rest in peace. He was a great dude. He was healthy. He was athletic, and he passed away from COVID apparently. And it was like that's fucking
What?
crazy.
How long did it take him to pass away? That's crazy.
I don't know. I don't know the specifics on that. But all I know is that he passed away from COVID. So I guess I don't know if he was on the tubes for the breathing. I can't remember the exact name for it.
He was
I don't
on
remember.
life
I don't know
support.
if exactly like he just kind of like passed away. But I mean, it was just like he was a healthy dude. He went fucking rucking. He did a lot of this athletic stuff, and then I've known a
He
couple
was
of people.
active.
Yeah, he was a very active man. So he was very healthy, and then I know people who aren't anywhere near as healthy that they got COVID, and then they got put on the tubes, and they survived. And I'm like, man, that's crazy. But COVID came down to
dude,
if you had illnesses, prior illnesses or something like that. And I don't know. I couldn't talk about all this shit that.
No, but the thing is, with COVID, they having all these new variants. So so that's why.
Oh yeah, nobody gives a shit now. that was a couple
Yeah,
years
yeah.
back.
But
Nowadays,
listen,
nobody
but,
gives a
but,
shit.
but hear me out, fellas. Do y'all have the vaccine,
no.
Jordan?
I got vaccinated because
Job.
I was chilling and I was chilling, and then my mom came in and she's like, and this is like a year and a half ago or so. She's like, why don't you have the vaccine? Are you scared to get it? Is there some type of way you feel about it? And I was just like, no, I just haven't gotten to get it,
Yeah.
And so she's like, well, if we all go, will you go get it? And I'm like, sure. And so I ended up driving them all to get the COVID vaccine. It was me, her, my sister, yeah, and my aunt. And I just drove them all, and we were in line for like 2 fucking hours to get that vaccine.
What?
And we went and got vaccinated. But I mean, I never really gave a shit about it because I have low bone marrow. That's my health condition. I have low bone marrow.
No.
What is that? I'm sorry.
So
My brother had.
you don't build up you don't build as many white blood cells, red blood cells, and platelets as a normal person does.
Yeah.
So the main concern is the white blood cells because those fight off infections, bacteria, viruses.
Yeah. Do you get chemo? Is that part of that?
I don't have cancer.
Thank God.
Yeah. I don't. They checked for cancer. I don't have cancer.
Shane,
I didn't
my
have to do any
brother.
of that. They tried to tried to give me some medicine based off what my provider would give. The American health system. So they tried one, and I got like in the mail. They were like, "No, we don't approve this for them." My insurance was doing it, and then they approved another one that I got in the mail. But the doctor I went to, I started seeing a bit more sporadically, and he never prescribed it to me. So I mean, that's kind of how that stands. I have been to check on that, and about a year, 2 years now. I think 2 years.
2 years.
So, yeah, about 2 years.
Damn.
But I like after COVID kind of passed by. I mean, most things I can handle. I do get sick easier than most, but I mean, after fucking COVID went by, I was like, this is just a breeze, because I never get the flu shot. I don't really care about much else unless it does look like it might be a danger to my health. That's when I might act. But I mean, most of the stuff that comes by is like a seasonal cold, flu, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'd say
Damn.
about the same for me as well.
It's not really.
I caught COVID once, and it was in 20. Bro, me and you caught COVID at the same time. I remember that.
Yes, me and him caught us. We were depressed at the same time. We were fucking struggling at the same time.
We were both trapped in our room. It was nuts.
Trapped in the closet.
We were figuring out what movies we were gonna watch at the same time, bro. But no, that's crazy, Jordan. I didn't know you had that issue with the
low bone marrow.
low bone marrow. Yeah, because see, I gave my brother a bone marrow transplant
Oh shit.
because he had went
Straight
through
from your blood or a certain
chemotherapy.
body part?
Oh,
Bro.
okay, yeah. So he had chemo.
He had
therapy.
he had to
chemo
undergo
pretty much
chemo.
kills you, but it kills the cancer.
Yeah, because he was gonna die. Shane was gonna die.
For real.
Shane was-
when was this?
This was when we were young, and I was
Oh,
scared.
shit.
And that's whenever fucking Lizzie McGuire was out. Shout out to Hillary
Lizzie
Duff,
McGuire.
because I
Okay,
seen
yeah.
Hillary
Wait
Duff.
for it
If you
to
ever
be there. I
seen,
was like, what?
if you ever seen the motherfucking whiskey podcast, you already know episode 2. I shouted you out because I seen that fucking Facebook picture of you girl looking thick. Girl, hit me up. Blah blah Shack on Instagram. You gonna see the Hillary Duff? Let's go. Nah, come on. Don't do
Z
that.
made it.
Nah.
Z made it. Hillary Duff. Z made it. Fuck that.
Blah
Nah.
blah underscore Shack.
No,
Hillary
Z
Duff.
dot made dot a modern leaders. You know what it
But
is.
this is crazy.
The brands.
Z money.
The brands.
Z money.
I'm gonna shout out my brand real quick. I ain't got one.
Ah, come on, Jordan.
I'll make a
Man.
brand. I don't. I
We
don't
toasting to brands today, ladies
we
and
can toast,
gentlemen.
but I ain't got a fucking brand. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
where's your beer?
Hold on.
You finished,
You
man.
want-
We
you want another
toasting
one?
to brands, man.
Yes, sir. Actually, I would.
What do you want?
We
What are you
are
trying to drink?
toasting to brands.
What do you got, sir?
I got these seltzers. I got like IPAs.
Ooh.
I will take a seltzer.
I'm about to say
Ooh,
I
that's
might have
nice.
some other fucking regular.
Yo,
But the
Travis,
thing is,
Mr. Scott, you told me that it was coming back in March, and it never came back in March. You personally told me and other people that it was coming back in March, and it never came back in March, Mr. Scott. Where is that shit at?
Yeah, Mr. Scott.
Oh,
We
Wait,
have
who's
it on-
Scott? Oh,
shit.
Travis Scott.
Yes, and we
He
have it
said,
on. We have
oh,
it. We have
shit.
it
This
on
guy ain't listen to
video.
this shit.
We have it on video.
He
we
will.
asked you, and
He's
you
from
told us
Houston.
it was coming back in March, and it's fucking almost done with April, sir.
Shit.
Wait, what was coming back in
Hillary
March?
Duff better listen to
His
this.
seltzer. He has a seltzer called Cacti.
Oh, that shit you bought that one party you had. You
That-
had like all these fucking cacti seltzers.
Bro, you were there. Oh my goodness. You and freaking
Yeah.
Josh, right? This is
You invited me over there.
Now
Yeah, he
that
was
was
there
a
too.
good
Yeah,
moment.
all
I
the
think
fucking cacti
I was
seltzers.
there too, right?
No, you were. I'm sorry.
think you
were
were there,
not.
Shaq.
Oh my
I'm sorry,
God,
you
no
We're in
way.
Dallas. This is one of my.
We were
Shit,
reminiscing
man,
and
I
got
was
left out
in
the
Dallas
memory.
holding it
Apartment.
down. Fuck. But see, the thing is, that is crazy.
Hold
No
up,
way.
Jordan.
I
got
can't believe I
pictures
missed
from
out.
that night, and you're in it.
I'm sure you got pictures from that. That was like fucking like two and a half years ago, something like that.
But what y'all do that night? What
Oh,
happened?
we drank fucking cacti seltzers. That's what we fucking
We
did.
drank the Travis Scott
Y'all
Cacti
didn't drink
Seltzer.
like
They weren't
liquor.
that good though.
They were not that good.
You
Y'all
were,
didn't-
hey, you at the time you were like all over Travis Scott's dick, and you were like, "Oh, these are the fucking best." You
I
had the hat
still-
on.
Y'all
You had the
didn't-
fucking hat on.
Fuck that.
He said you
This
had
dude
the hat on.
He had the cacti seltzers. It was Prince of goddamn Travis Scott fucking Mary Kay party.
I was trying to
Fuck
see
that.
if it was like.
Bro, there you are,
know.
Jordan. Hold up. And there goes freaking Josh in the corner.
J-Rod.
Let's edit him out of that one.
Let
Damn, hold on. What shirt am I wearing?
me see.
Is that the Jameson shirt?
Yes.
I don't know where the fuck
Bring
that shirt
Bring
was.
that
That was a good
closer,
shirt.
man. Bring that closer, man.
I gotta find that shirt,
Let me
man.
see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you talking about that's Eric. You said Josh.
Well, Josh was there. Look, he was right there in the corner.
With Jordan?
Yeah, look, you didn't see Josh? Look, he's
No.
right there.
Oh.
Eric's more than Josh. I forgot Eric was there too.
Bro,
Fucking
oh my God,
Josh.
freaking Travis. Like, bro,
Travis.
that was a good ass time.
Shout out to Travis, man. You
Bro,
already
that
know what
was
it
a good
is.
time. Man, I wish you
I
were
missed out. That was at your apartment?
there. Yes.
Fuck, I wasn't there. I know I wasn't there because that shit looks live and I know I wasn't there.
You ain't still at your apartment? I thought you were still. Well, I know you weren't at the same one, but you know.
No.
Yeah.
I done left that place. That place was terrible. Oh my God.
Yeah, most of them over in that area are pretty bad.
Yeah, fuck that place.
Shaq, you act like you live there. But like, yeah, fuck that. I've been through too much over there. Got my car repoed because they thought it was in the fucking the wrong spot or some shit. I remember Josh. We had a friend. Well, we still have a friend. He ain't dead or nothing. But we had gone to our friend's apartment, and the fucking wrecker showed up. Somebody went to go do something. I forgot exactly what they went to go do, but I was about to go grab a black and out at the same time. And so they got, hey man, somebody's repoing your car. Or not repoing. They're towing his car because he had, his shit was paid for it. But they're going, hey man, somebody's like towing your car. So like it was like 3 or 4 of us that went outside. It was Josh, the friend that saw it, me. I think that might have been it. Might have been someone else. But I went to go grab a cigar out my truck. And so, this is like an episode of one of them fucking them tow truck shits, I don't know what the fuck they call those shows, It'd probably be fucking Towing in Texas or something like that. It'd probably be the name of one. But tow on this episode of Towing in Texas.
On H&N.
But they, they're towing his car, and he comes out and he's like, "Oh, hold on, that's my car." Blah blah blah. And
Wait,
another.
This really happened?
Yeah, no, this happened. This is a true story. And so like he's trying to like get his car put down. But Josh, he's always excited. He talks a bit higher. He's getting a bit combative, not really, but vocally combative. And they're trying to explain to him, no, you can't do that. So I'm over at my truck, which is next to his truck getting towed, and I'm going in there for a cigar. And then our friend shows up, and it's like, oh no, he's good. We know the people who run this place. Like we'll get it put down. And so then a lady hops out the passenger side. She's like, all right, everybody who's not a part of this, back up. And she's looking at me, and I'm like, I'm just grabbing a fucking cigar out my truck. I'm not giving any trouble. And then my friend, he hops on the phone, calls the people up, and they got that shit dropped within like a couple seconds. And they were like, all right, don't do it again. It's like, well, fuck you, man. You don't even fucking work. You just drive through the apartment trying to like tow people.
Yeah.
That's all they do. I mean, which is,
You know what?
if they're parked in the wrong spot and there's a lot of people living there, I mean, I can understand
Literally
that.
at the apartment that I was just talking about right now, the worst situation that I've ever had there was these couple. It was a couple that was living like right above from me, and they dead ass thought that me and Michelle were selling drugs and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And they called the police, and the police didn't even bother to knock on my door. They didn't bother to question me or anything. They just straight up believed what the neighbor said and took my car and towed it away.
That's fucked up.
And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm sitting there
That's
freaking
really
out.
fucked up.
I'm yelling at the apartment complex, and they were straight up innocent the entire time. They're like, we didn't call anybody. We swear, like, because I had a parking permit with the sticker, my name on it, and everything. So there's no way I was in a wrong spot.
How the fuck they tell you then?
Exactly. That is my point. And they literally, whenever I went to pick it up from the tow truck company, I found it at.
To pick it up.
Yeah, and I straight up, I didn't pay shit. I didn't pay, not 1 cent came out of my pocket. But I straight up said, why did you guys take it? They said, well, apparently the police got a tip that someone was selling drugs in that car. I'm like, and they just fucking took it? Like, they didn't, like, think to knock on my door or ask me or, like, investigate, even look inside of my car or anything?
Yeah, they do that shit. Though.
I
remember I had a time where I was hanging out. I think I was with Chris and a couple other people. It was funny. Oh yeah, no, Chris is definitely there. the pinnacle of his story lies with his decisions. And
Damn,
it
that's
was
crazy.
funny as fuck because I was hanging out with all these people. I think I was after work, and they were smoking and shit, like in their apartment, and it was just everybody's having a good old time. Out of nowhere, like 2 hours after I got there, this is a fucking bang on the door, like bam, bam, bam. And, people knock on your door like that, you get quiet, like who the fuck is that?
Mm-hmm.
And the people who were living there, they go and open the door, and it's a fucking cop. And he's like, "Is there anything in there I need to know about?" And they're like, "No, sir." And while this is while this is going on, fucking your brother went and jumped over the balcony. We were on the second floor. He jumped the balcony.
My brother?
Yeah,
Christian Lopez?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, get his name out there. I guess
He
he
said,
jumped
"Oh,
the fucking
shit."
balcony. And he hit the ground because what they were looking. Okay, so he was on probation.
What
at
the
the time.
fuck? What year was this? When was this?
That's
Oh
on.
shit! This is a while. It's like 2016,
What?
2016, 17.
Wow.
And so they had knocked on
That's
the
when I was
door,
in my wild
and
west.
everybody was
Okay.
smoking. Like, well, not me, but everybody else was smoking weed in there. There was like 4 other people besides his brother.
Ah.
Yeah.
And they're like, the cops like, "Is there anything I need to know about in there?" And it's like, "No, sir." And so I'm here playing like fucking Black Ops 2 on this shitty TV. It was still a CRT TV, one of the big ass ones. They didn't have like the flat screen. They had sold it because they needed money for the rent.
Yeah.
And I'm just playing the game on here. And of course, I'd be profiled immediately like I'm smoking weed. And obviously, I
This
don't.
was at my brother's apartment?
No, not his apartment. Another person's apartment.
Okay, go on.
That would be nice.
And
too.
so, like, while the cops showed up, he had gone outside and jumped the balcony.
Christian.
Yeah, and landed on.
That's
Yeah,
good.
and
He
he
would
landed
land-
in front of somebody who was walking their dog, and they're like, he's
Oh
like,
my
"Are you
God.
okay? And anything?" And he was like, "Nah," and he just took off. But that's because he was on probation. So if he gets caught, it's gonna be
Yeah.
some more trouble for him. So
It's
that's why
gonna
he
look
jumped.
bad.
But later on, we were like, "Hey, why'd you jump?" He's like, "Man, I'm on probation. I didn't want to be in there and shit like that." And it's just like, man, I was chilling. I was still playing fucking Black Ops Zombies while the cops were banging on the door. But that's me. I do that.
Well, what happened though? Someone called the cops or what?
Somebody called the cops because the weed smell was getting outside.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously the cops showed up. They could tell where it's coming from. They could sniff it. And so they banged on the door.
I would be mad too.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not really an upscale apartment complex where they were at.
Bro, I give
But
my brother.
some people.
I give my brother a hat tilt for that because he never told me about that. But
It was funny as fuck.
bro,
It's because it
he's a
wasn't
player.
really.
I
It
give
wasn't
him
like a
that.
big deal. It was like everybody was chilling. One person opened the door. He panicked and he jumped the fucking balcony.
Bro, seems like something my fucking brother.
Yeah, he panicked and he jumped the balcony. Everybody else was cool.
You said
He jumped the balcony and took off. And we were all like, he showed up later, like, hey, we were like, what happened to you? And, he was just worried that, the cops were going to, like, come check IDs and run shit and be like, hey, you got, you're on
Bro,
probation, blah, blah,
I've
blah.
only been in that situation one time, but it was the worst thing that I could have been doing besides fucking Christian smoking weed. So, like, back in 2018, I got, like, set up by the TABC for accidentally.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, bro.
I remember that.
shit,
Yeah, you told me about that.
I accidentally sold alcohol to a minor, but I didn't know, bro.
This
I
man said
swear.
accidentally. He knew what he did.
Yeah.
I'm just
No, it's
kidding.
because like
I'm just kidding.
CVS never taught us to look for fake IDs. They just told us to type in the year and go by that. Because at the time we didn't have the scanner where you could just scan someone's ID and just like see if it's real or not.
Yeah.
And so CVS never taught us to look for fake IDs, and we would just type in the year. And so somebody from the TABC brought in a fake ID, and I really didn't know. I didn't like intentionally do it. That shit said 94, so I was like, okay. And so, I typed that all in, and they were like, that was a fake ID. They tried to arrest me and shit. Point blank, though, from that whole thing was, like, they had me on, I guess you could say the same thing. Like, they had me on probation, and they had me doing community service for that whole thing. And how you said my brother was like kind of worried they were gonna check IDs and shit, so he jumped out the fucking balcony and shit.
Yeah.
Me and Travis were at like a public park, but it was like way late at night. It was like at, I think like at 11:30. We were editing a dance video that he did for like his YouTube channel and shit. And but we were drinking like a fucking lot. Like we were drinking a lot, and the cop just came and he was like, "Yo, what are y'all doing?" But we like reeked like alcohol, and I was freaking out. and I deadass was just about to jump out the car and keep running, but he was cool as shit. So I mean, nothing really happened. My brother should have jumped out the balcony. That's a whole.
I kind of
story.
wish I any time that I had interactions with the cops like that I was scared. But unfortunately, I've never had interactions where I was scared, even though I know I might be like fucking in trouble.
Yeah.
But you know, like I told this story on the last podcast about how we threw a big ass party in 2015 Halloween, and it got shut down by the cops, and it was a humongous party.
That was the best party.
You were there?
Yes, I have so many videos and Polaroids from that night.
God damn it, you weren't supposed to be there, man. That's why you got shut down.
No, dude, I left right before they came. Cause,
I remember that. I remember that, actually. Yeah,
dude,
I remember you leaving right before.
I didn't even know the police were coming, and me and Travis Ubered home, and we were like...
I remember, yeah, you told me, yeah.
When we were Ubered home, we saw the police on their way over there, and that's when I called Christian. I was like, yo, the cops are coming.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. That I forgot you were there. Yeah,
bro, I have to show you. Bro, hold up, let me show you.
You probably got. I mean, I didn't get any pictures, any videos, because when it was going down, I was like drinking and I was just partying.
Let me show you this.
And
oh my god, I can go way back in time and show you everything.
My friend was the DJ, so I stuck next to him, and he didn't drink, so I just kept staying next to him. If he needed waters, I'd give him waters, and I would drink.
No, Justin was doing that for sure.
Yeah, Justin. Yeah, he was throwing down. He was throwing down on the fucking tables, man. That was a party. I still got the fog machines and shit. Like, yeah, man, we're gonna throw another one.
Way back in time for this. Hold
2025, the 10-year reunion or some shit, you know?
That was dope.
Shit, I knew the next year, fucking a friend of mine was looking at getting a mansion rented out so we can do another one, and we just never ended up doing that. It didn't really fall apart because we didn't really plan it. It was kind of last minute when he was looking.
Look.
Damn, you really got. Yeah, that's I got. Yeah.
Oh.
Look at that shit. That was like my Twitter fucking profile pic for the longest time. It might still be my.
That's crazy.
That was the best Halloween party ever, bro.
Yeah, no, a lot of people said that.
Bro, look at this. This is like, look how many people were in this picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a lot more at that party.
Yeah, look at that, bro. That was way before times were different, bro.
That is true. Damn.
Look at that. Look who all was there.
What the fuck?
Dude, this was a long, long time ago.
Yeah, you gotta send that shit to me.
This was like way long ago, bro. Josh was still with Bree. Like, oh my gosh. Dude, this was long.
Damn,
Look at my brother. Look at this shit.
I forgot Bree.
Holy shit.
Dude, Shaq, I wish you were there for that night. That was a good night, bro.
Bree was there?
Yeah, bro. Look at, bro. Oh my god. What was his name? Greg, right?
Yeah, Greg.
There goes Greg and there goes Josh in the back. Bro, that was a good party. Hold up.
I'm glad you got pictures of that because I didn't get any pictures of that.
Look, there goes your friend Justin.
I think I was there.
No,
yeah,
Shaq.
he's on the tables, yeah.
Shaq, I promise you weren't there for this one, man. This one was dope.
I don't think you were there for that one, Shaq.
But like, damn.
That was a big ass party, Shaq. You missed that one. That was.
Bro, look at Janny.
Yeah, Janny was in his pimp outfit. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, dude, send me that picture. Send me that picture. I wish I had the camera set up so
dude,
people
I think
could
I got
see that.
Devin. Devin was in there somewhere.
Hell yeah, dude. That was, man. That's fucking crazy. I can't believe you got all those pictures from that. I'm glad somebody did because I was too busy like
dude, partying. I have more, but they're not in my phone. They're in physical form because I took them from an actual Polaroid camera that night.
No, that's even better.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You got those fucking pictures. Holy
yeah.
shit. Looking at those pictures, I'm like, dude. That's before the party really popped off.
Yeah.
Dude, that party.
You can tell.
Somebody jumped out the window that night, remember?
No, wait, they jumped out the fucking window?
You remember they broke the window? Like
no, they projectile vomited into the window. It was some girl. She was like...
Christian told me someone like broke the window.
Man,
like,
boy don't know what the fuck happened. Nah, this girl, and apparently from what I was told, the girl that this was right before the party got shut down.
Yeah. So
this girl was over there, and she projectile vomited through the window.
Ooh.
So she blew up so hard. The throw up was fucking everywhere. I cleaned it up. I know.
Oh.
She threw up so hard that she flew through the window.
That's what Christian was telling me. He said some girl was really fucked up and she flew through the window.
Yeah, she threw up, and I don't know if she slipped or whatever, but she went through the window.
Damn.
Yeah, I had to pay for that shit.
You had to pay for that?
Yeah, because I paid for most of the party. I put down like $700 for that party. I think the second most was only like $300.
Dude, Christian never told me that shit.
Yeah, no, I was the one that paid for the So this surround sound system in my garage right now is from that fucking party still.
This was from what
So
Justin
if you see
was
that,
DJing on?
that speaker over there in that corner, the one right here over in the middle of this wall.
Dude, I give it to Justin because he really threw down that night with the DJ.
No,
Bro,
I went and bought some extra
what got
audio.
me so fucked up was like, I thought it was gonna be just like the same people we always invite, but the fact that I saw people that I went to school with at that party is what got me. So what the fuck? Like, we had like a good 200 people. That shit.
I keep saying it was 80 to 100, and it was probably more, but
dude,
I
that
just
shit
keep
was
it
way
modest and
more.
say 80 to 100.
You didn't see
people.
outside, bro. When it it was nuts.
Nah, I never. And that's the thing. I did like the inside was packed as shit, and it was one clubhouses. It was a big clubhouse, clubhouse, but. The outside, I know we had people all over the outside, and if that pool was fucking open, man, it probably would have been crazier. We had pretty much a Project X on our hands.
Yes, the freaking pool people were getting into that shit, and I was like, bro, we gotta get out of that shit. Like, no.
Yeah, because that shit was supposed to be locked while we were there, but I mean.
No, they were jumping over the fence. I remember watching.
They were jumping over the fucking. See, I was inside.
I specifically remember watching them jump over the fence, and they were jumping into the pool. They didn't give a fuck. I mean, I didn't rent it out. No offense. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that, but.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
I didn't fucking know. It's like goddamn 10 years removed now.
Yeah, for real.
Nobody should be coming for my ass over a party I threw in 2015.
Hell yeah.
10 years removed too. Ooh.
Yeah, that was a
Jordan,
shit.
I give you that, man. You did that, bro. That was a nice ass party.
I mean, it wasn't just. I put down the most money for it. Chris got the place together. I put down the money for a lot of decorations. I still got the smoke machines over here. Obviously, like I said, the surround sound system.
Bro, that was the night I first met a lot of you guys, bro. Cause like I was only 16 or 17 at the time, and I didn't know any of you. I didn't know who you were, or Josh, or anybody, bro. And I was only like in the 10th or 11th grade, bro. Like I was real young, and that's when I first met you guys. And
well, I'm glad you dipped before the cops showed up,
bro. It was perfect timing. I didn't even know the cops were coming.
Because apparently they got called because of a noise disturbance.
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
They got there and then they ID'd my friend Hector and his good friend. And
bro,
they
Hector.
Were, yeah.
I forgot about Hector.
And they were both like 20. And I was actually 20 still at the time, actually.
Dude, yeah, because I was, like I said, I was only, like, 16, bro, so y'all are definitely, like, yeah, y'all are, like, 20.
Yeah, Chris was 21 at the time. I was 20. Most of the people there were over 21. But we had obviously, we had a couple people come in that we really didn't know too much about that, got invited by other people. And, I mean, it was just, it was a shit show in the best way for a party. Like, that was, like I said, that was probably the Project X that happened that year. Because that was insane. I couldn't imagine a better, I mean, I probably could go to a better party, but
I'm not even gonna lie to you, like, anytime
hard.
someone ever asks me, like, what's the best party you've been to, it's, like, between those two stories of that party, and then, like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, like, getting a party with Travis Scott, that was a good-ass party. Like, those two parties are the parties I always bring every time someone asks what's the best party.
Well, sure, if I'm up there with Travis Scott, I'm happy with that. Fuck
bro,
that
he
guy.
bought all of us drinks that entire night. It was amazing. Like, he literally, like, I have it on video. He got all of us fucking drinks. Like, drinks was on him the entire night. We just
I wasn't there. Shaq, were you there?
What?
Oh, no, Shaq wasn't there.
Travis Scott's party?
No, it was
It was
so
Chase.
Isaiah went for that Chase. Yeah, it was Chase Beats. Isaiah went for that, but I didn't get to go. I wanted to go so bad, and that was nice because man, everybody was there, and it was just shit. It was free, but it was nice, man, bro. But and he went on like fuck. How many times you seen Travis Scott, bro?
Too many.
Fuck. Well, anyway.
Hey, fuck. Anyways,
Yeah, bro. He met us so many times. So no, but man, this shit right here, that fucking party with Chase B, that was the one to go to because that shit was lit. And yeah, Isaiah went, and you went by yourself, right?
I went by myself, and like it was the coolest thing ever. Like, even though me and Travis almost got into it, it was the best thing ever.
He acknowledged him.
He did. He acknowledged me. Like, long story short, a lot of, not me, but a lot of other people had their flash in Travis's face, and Travis couldn't see. He tripped and he fell and he landed on my arm, and I assisted him up, and he kind of mean mugged me because I guess he thought that I tripped, and I was like, yo, bro, that wasn't me, and he kind of like smacked his lips, and there was like a mini, like not even like 10-second, like I guess argument, and that shit got settled real quick, and you know everything's fine. That was just like an accident, pretty much. It was just an accident, but it was a good ass party. Like I said, he bought drinks for everybody. And everything was like super fucking like cool, and we had a good ass time, and it was very unexpected. It was very, very unexpected. I didn't know Travis Scott was gonna be there, and it was like just like a 1 in a billion chance of like this being like a movie or some shit.
Did you get those goosebumps?
Yeah, I did. I did for like 2 seconds. When he grabbed my wrist, whenever I assisted him up, I was like, holy shit.
The dude's about to kill me.
No, I was like, dude, skinny as hell. But, I think my favorite part about that entire night was probably just like, I don't know. I just felt free. I felt free for an entire night. Like, it felt like everything was right, everything was going good, and...
So what does freedom feel like to you? What do you think freedom is?
I wouldn't say full on.
I wouldn't say you get those goosebumps every time. I've already made that joke, but you know.
I wouldn't say 100% like, you know, careless, but I would still say like a good percentage of careless, just happy, and you feel like everything's right in that moment, in that time, and you don't have to stress or worry about anything or tomorrow what's yet to come. You feel just happy and at peace to where your vibrations just feel 100% equal, and I don't know. That's how I feel what freedom feels like.
Shaq, what do you think freedom feels like, Shaq?
That's a good question.
What are you eating?
You know, we had the ice cream truck come over here, Cam.
You still got another one?
Did you put it in the freezer or what?
No, I had it in my pocket.
Wait,
Bro,
hold on. What did you have in your pocket?
A watermelon candy.
Oh, you had the candy. I thought you had ice cream in your pocket. I was like, dude, what the hell?
Shaq would have ice cream in his pocket.
That's what I was saying. He's like, you know, that ice cream truck came by. I had this chocolate bar in my pocket this whole time. I was like, okay.
I gotta tell y'all a confession really quick before Shaq goes on with this.
All right, Usher, go ahead.
It's very, very embarrassing, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it for the podcast. I'll embarrass myself.
No, but
do it. I mean,
so like,
if you want.
It was in the 10th grade, and I hid a whole Chick-fil-A sandwich in my pocket, and I saved it until like 2 periods later, and I ate that shit.
I mean, that's not too bad, yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure a lot of people in high school have done that.
Really?
I was never really a Chick-fil-A person. I tried to get into it in middle school, but I was like, dude, these are just like chicken sandwiches. Like we sell, like the spicy chicken sandwiches. The spicy chicken sandwiches that the school sold.
The reason
fuck
why
Chick-fil-A.
The reason why I did it is because like I was like I said, I was in 10th grade and I was high as fuck, and I did not want to like, I guess, finish eating, so I ordered 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches. I ordered one to eat at lunch, and I ordered another one to keep in my pocket.
You ordered 2? How much money did you have back in fucking high school and ordered 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches? That's like what, fucking damn near $7?
No, that was like 20.
$20?
So like, yeah, it's not bad. But so it was like, what happened was like
$20 for a goddamn sandwich, or 2 of them.
Hold up, 16 for both of those probably. But still, like,
okay, that's kind of near what I expected.
Okay, so like,
I was like, goddamn, $20 for fucking 2 sandwiches.
I'd say 16 to 17, but like, anyway, so like, I had one to eat, and then like one that I kept in my pocket until like 2 periods later because I was so high. And bro, whenever I was like in high schools when carts were first coming around, like the THC liquid carts that people put in the pens and shit, that was first coming around. Mm-hmm. My dumbass thought, oh, you can hit this like a blunt, because I was like a freshman when these were first coming around. And I'm like, you can totally hit this like a, you know, blunt, cigar, whatever. I'm hitting this THC pen like it's like hard as hell, and just literally like doing blinkers on that shit, not fucking caring. I had no idea that this shit would hit so hard. I remember I was in the lunch room and I was like just like shaking, and I could see like it was Summer Creek, because we all went to Summer Creek. You knew what the cafeteria looks like and shit. And I remember even the lunch ladies were like, "Yo, are you good?" I was like, "Yeah, you know, I'm fine." and they gave me extra fruit cups that day with my Subway. It was amazing.
You want to know something funny that I always forget about from Summer Creek? And
Yeah.
Shaq, this pertains to you.
Mm.
Because juicy. When we first, a couple of times ran out into each other the last couple of years, and you were like excited to see him. I was like, man, I don't remember shit. I remember this man, but I don't really remember him like that. And then I remembered that we had teen development? Was that the class with Miss Badrock?
What?
You remember?
Y'all had Miss Badrock?
This dude just dropped a what? You had Miss Badrock?
Dude, y'all had Miss Badrock?
You're a little too old to have Miss Badrock, sir. Or I should say young, but
No.
Nah, so alright, so this is the
Oh my god.
Hold up, Isaiah. This story ain't done. It's kinda fucked up. But this is this is all Shaq's fault. Whenever we had Miss Badrock, we'd be in teen development or whatever the class was.
Yes, sir.
And Shaq would be. He sat, I think, about 2 rows in front of me.
Miss Badrock. I'm just so flabbergasted.
All right, but listen. So it was. I felt so bad whenever this happened. When Shaq would do this shit, like I felt bad, like I was doing it. Shaq would start freestyling about her ashy legs. Shaq would start banging on the table and start freestyling, and people started laughing. I wouldn't laugh because this kind of fucked up, man.
Shaq, you realize the impact you put on that woman's life because she would fucking talk about that.
That was Shaq. That was Shaq. Years later.
I'm flabbergasted because you that was
Shaq
you.
Tormented that woman.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You can't even.
I didn't know that she was talking about you. I was a freshman,
Shaq.
and this woman was talking about someone talking about her ashy legs, and that was you.
You got there you got there over 3 years later.
Dude, I was.
That was Shaq. Shaq was over there beating on the desk,
Bro,
throwing freestyles down about her ashy legs.
Miss Badrock, I used to hate her.
Dude, Miss Badrock was my teacher in like 2013
her voice
or 14.
was annoying, but she didn't deserve that. Shaq, them legs, they could have used some lotion, but goddamn.
Dude, she looked like an ant. Oh my god.
She was very.
She was very.
She looked like she could have been out of the movie.
Dude, wait. Tell me, did y'all ever have Miss Boring?
I didn't.
You knew who she was though?
I believe so.
Yeah, Miss Boring. Yeah, bro. Miss Badrock was cool as fuck compared to her. I'm sorry, I don't care.
Wait, that was another teen development teacher?
No, she was a Spanish teacher. She was a white lady. She looked just like Shrek.
I didn't take
Bro,
her.
nah, I don't care. Look, I don't even care if you ever hear this. I'm sorry. Get mad at me, sue me. I don't care. Like, you were a terrible teacher and you did not inspire children whatsoever. Miss Badrock was amazing compared to Miss Boring. I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on. They teach. I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with that one because I never took Miss Boring, but they were different teachers. Or
It's not even that. It's just Miss Boring was so miserable with her life, and she always took it out on the students and the kids, and it just everyone noticed.
I understand that
fair.
actually, yeah, because in high school I had some of the worst teachers that I've ever had.
Dude, me
in
and
my
Mr.
life.
Cantu would get into it all the time, and I hated that shit.
I had teachers, especially I had 2 really bad math teachers that didn't teach shit,
man.
and then I had a really good one.
I checked. Y'all remember someone named Coach Manfred?
I didn't know. I don't know that one.
I checked his ass. Oh my god.
I want to see what who's up there now.
Do you remember Coach Manfred, Shaq?
Mm-hmm.
You do. From where? Humble Middle?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was like, what happened there? Y'all just he was like, you know him? And then I just stopped, and I was like,
I'm sorry, I was answering his text.
oh, I was over here singing my Negro spirituals, so I was just making sure.
Who's some Negro spiritual?
I was singing that.
That's that Negro heritage.
I did that in I had a class. It was one of my math classes. A terrible teacher, and I started doing that humming. My fellow student next to me, I started humming that, and I goes, "That's my Negro spirituals." He goes, "No, that's not. That's fucking zero. That's ABN. That's Zero and Trey." And it's actually from a song called What's that? Rowing? No, it's from a different. I don't remember what the fuck the song was, but it wasn't a Negro spiritual. It was a rap song.
You know the rules, and so do I.
The song?
Oh, you recognized it.
Yeah, you know the rules.
So
Rick Astley.
do I.
Yeah, okay. Little Commitment's what I'm thinking of. You know, Shaq? You
Never
wouldn't get
gonna
this from
give you
any other guy.
up, never gonna let you down.
Start singing. I'm just gonna tell you what I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Sing it, Shaq.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
All right, that's good enough, Shaq.
I'm the
He started humming.
I'm the harmony.
Yeah.
I'm the
all right,
harmony.
All right, well, Isaiah,
Like, you know?
Isaiah, take it away. Shaq, start humming.
Oh, I'm done.
Well, like,
Okay, that's
it.
He said, I'm done. That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Desert you. Yeah.
Nah, that was good.
Hell yeah, that's a damn good song. What you know about that Bonnie Tyler, though?
What you know about that
I've heard of that.
Steven Tyler?
I mean, yeah, I know about Steven Tyler, but Bonnie
Who's
Tyler.
Steven Tyler?
I need
Shaq,
a
you don't know
hero.
Steven Tyler?
Put me on.
It's fucking Aerosmith, right?
Bro,
Who is it?
every time I look in the mirror, all these lies in my face get
Alright, so hold up. I'm not
clearer.
well versed on my 80s rock too much
The
sometimes.
past
Who
is
did they actually was it Bon Jovi that shot through the heart and you're to blame?
Jordan, why would you ask that? I can't believe you out of all people.
Was that Bon Jovi? Was that Aerosmith?
Dude, that was Michael Jackson. I'm playing.
No, it wasn't. I was
I
Everybody
That's a-
was like, hold on, what the fuck are you talking about?
Everybody was saying, man,
I know
serious?
damn well that wasn't Michael Jackson.
Bro, Michael Jackson's best song, in my opinion, look, in my favorite, like, Michael threw down on the mic, and it was the best, and it was the most amazing song of all time, where Michael Jackson threw himself on the mic, and forever, everybody knew him, was Wanna Be Starting Something. The reason why I say that,
Wanna be started
Why?
something.
Is because
It to be started
he
something.
created something new that everyone said. He said, now scream out to the high and scream out to the world. I know I am someone, and let the truth unveil. No one can hurt you now because you know it's true. Yes, I believe in me like you believe in you. And then he started the Mama Say, Mama Sa, Mama Who Saw, and created a
And
whole
nobody
new-
knew what the fuck he was saying.
What?
No, I'll
He
have to
told
disagree
everyone
with
I am
that.
human just like you, and like yes, the same blood of me is inside of you as
I
well.
have to
But, like,
disagree with that song, sir. I say the best one he made was Remember the Time.
Dude, that was one of the coolest fucking songs of all time.
The music
That-
video
Yeah, the
especially.
video was the one that got
Eddie
me.
Murphy, Magic Johnson, that shit was amazing. I give
Michael
Michael
Jackson
that.
just slid in that fucking sample.
Yes.
Don't you remember, girl? On the phone.
He did
till
he
3.
did good on that one.
Yeah, he fucking. What about? It was like, god damn. Like
That
I
nigga
felt
felt
Michael
everything.
Jackson's like tension in that shit.
Yeah, I felt everything on that one. He was feeling like
The Way You Make Me Feel is amazing as
The
well.
way you make me feel. The way you make me feel.
The way you
You really
No,
turn
but
me.
Smooth-
I thought we were gonna start singing.
Smooth Criminal was a masterpiece.
Smooth Criminal as a music video, especially as a song, is a fucking damn good song.
No,
it's
dude.
incredibly great.
I
The
was-
game is good too. If you
yeah, I
ever
played Moonwalker before in the Sega. It was amazing.
It's only a little suspicious you're saving the children, but the children need to be saved. So, but it's only suspicious after all that case and shit happened. It's like, okay. See, nobody's got anything to say about that. Everybody just went quiet.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's because
You do a shit. All right, you know, no, you
No,
go ahead.
I'm on a text.
Do the message excuse.
I'm so sorry. I'm on a text. Okay, so like I don't think it was weird. I think it was just like
I don't know, sir.
how do I put this? It's just to me, it was just like I generally saw the spirit of Michael just loving children, but not in that type of way, in a protective type of way. Because
I mean,
like,
I never saw him as, going after being a predator on children myself, honestly. I'll say that. Because when people hear about his childhood, you would think that, okay, he didn't have the best childhood. And obviously, his growth was kind of stunted, maybe mentally, a little bit. But, I mean, it happens to a lot of people in the world. People don't understand what it ends up being. Like, you can understand yourself, maybe, it's going to take you some time. But there's other people out there that they don't understand the way they operate in comparison to other people. I'd say that, and that may not make too much sense, but if you think about it, it might make a little bit of sense.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we can't look at Michael Jackson and be like, I understand his life completely. We get to see his life and we can understand some of it, but we didn't live that fucking life.
Yeah.
And we weren't forced into being an artist, being a perfectionist almost like he ended up being. None of us have that life.
It's because you got to think about it like this. He came from like a really, really young age. Think about it. Like Michael was only like 5 years. Think about it. 5, not even 10.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't
was
even
only
really get time to know himself too much.
He was only 5 years old when they brought him up into that. And
to him, even if he spends his time giving children everything they want, that maybe that's just him, trying to share with them the things he never really had at that age.
Yeah.
We can't say, he's trying to like fucking, what do they call it nowadays? Groom some children or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if I met a homeless person, I want to give him things and treat him well in ways that I never really felt I might have been, That's depending on how I feel,
Yeah.
That's not how it was, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can completely understand how somebody could, be like, these children come over and play in my fucking theme park so they can have fun because maybe they might not be able to do that regularly. Give the kids a chance. I don't know if he entirely fucking slept with some child or something like that, but or whatever the fuck the story about it was, but it's just everybody lives differently and everybody wants to give differently and everybody wants to show differently. You can't look at somebody and just say, "Oh, well, allegedly they did this, so they must have done it."
Yeah.
According to what I perceive is their demeanor towards adults and children. It's ridiculous to base your thoughts like that. In my opinion. In my fucking opinion. What you got to say, Shaq?
I say that shit is just ridiculous, Jordan. That shit is fucking ridiculous.
I'm glad you came out your coma and agreed with me.
I came out my goddamn coma, and I'm sipping this goddamn IPA that you gave me.
Is it too heavy? I don't know, man. You disappeared for a minute in the podcast. You just kind of like rebooted.
I had to come back and tell you that this shit is 9.5% fucking alcohol, so that's why I had to come back and reunite with you guys.
Well, I'm glad you came back to us.
I am here.
We'll sing a song for you in the future.
Yeah, you gotta sing a song with me.
We'll sing some Bonnie Tyler like I was trying to talk about earlier.
You said Irvy Tyler, bro.
What?
You said who?
Bonnie Tyler.
Oh, I said
not every time. Bonnie Tyler, turn around.
Every time.
Isaiah knows it.
Yeah.
I'm glad Isaiah knows it.
No, he said Bonnie Tyler.
Yeah, but I started singing the song.
Shit, Jordan.
You know the I Need a Hero?
You have my shit on a fast charger.
No, I was giving you a fist bump, Jordan.
Oh, my bad. I thought you needed a lighter.
Seconds.
He said 25 seconds, bro.
25 lighters.
I had this thing.
Yes, sir. I got to get paid.
Well, I'm after my section of this podcast right now.
Oh, we'll go ahead and we'll cut it.
Why are we cutting it?
Huh?
Isaiah's got a dip.
I got a dip right now.
We're about to dip too?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and shut it down for tonight. But I thank you both for being on the second episode of the Whiskey and Root
Is there a
Beer
way you can
podcast.
like Dropbox that to me?
Yeah, once I fucking export it. Just give me a goddamn second, sir.
No. Of course,
I
I'm talking
know
about
there's
like,
no rush.
Yeah.
But my guest hosts for the day have been Shakeem and Isaiah.
Yes.
And I'm glad they decided to stay and do this podcast with me. So I got another episode to export once I get the other. I haven't even exported the first one by the time people hear this shit. So we just been having a good time and talking.
I love y'all, man.
Damn, we're getting all fucking sentimental at the end.
Hell yeah, man. That's how we do. Cheers to y'all guys. On
the side of fries.
We'll do cheers real quick. You said cheers, you didn't fucking. All right. Yeah, we're gonna eat
This
it on
is
that.
presented
cheers.
by Duff Beer from Homer Simpson's favorite beer. Thank you guys, and good night. It's from Jimmy Fallon, SNL 2023.
All right, fuck that guy.